Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is of course my random choice playthrough where I choose everything via dice. I don't choose everything, the dice do. So we're back on Kashyyyk, or Kashyyyk. I'll pronounce it both ways for those who care. And we're going to do a dice roll straight off the bat. We'll do a 6, and just don't count Zalbar. So Bachelor is 1, Canderous is 2, Karth is 3, HK is 4, Mission is 5, and T3 is 6. Okay, good, that's great. And a 4. Right, it's brilliant. We're going to die a lot. Hey, we're a fully dark side team now, though. Let's go. Let us go. So, I don't think we can... Let's just check something real quick. Function is unavailable at this time. Transit disabled. Why is that? Yeah, that's strange. I was trying to figure out if I could reuse the thing before. Oh, will this guy talk to us now, by the way?
There again?
Valued until you...
Oh, no, we have to find him on another planet or something, don't we?
See you soon, I hope.
Okay, so I'm just going to beeline it to get straight back to the Shadowlands again, so we can continue where we left off last time, before we flew to Tatooine to give Mission's brother the tack gland, and then where else did we go? We also went to Dantooine, that's correct. So the first like 5 minutes of this is just me going to be running. But I think that's probably a really good time I can talk about what's happening with streaming. And we got a Zerka Corp ID from that. That's pretty good. And I'm assuming... Okay, so where do we need to go? Straight down, okay. So, the schedule. KOTOR is no longer going to be daily. Actually, before I talk about it, I didn't stream on Saturday because it was fireworks weekend. I'm using air quotes. So if British people will know that November the 5th is Guy Fawkes night, it's bonfire night. It's all to do with everyone just fireworks. That was Sunday, but everyone obviously started early, and it was crazy all Saturday, and my little dog Chewy didn't really like it. So instead of having really loud explosions in the background of my microphone and a worried dog on my hands, I decided, okay, we will just not stream on Saturday or Sunday. I don't stream on Sundays usually anyway. And I've missed it, actually. It's now Monday, and I'm like, geez, I want to stream again. I'm even streaming like 5 minutes early, purely because I just couldn't wait anymore. And, yeah, so the stream schedule. So it's not going to be KOTOR every day at 6 now. I'm going to get back to the variety side of things, which is the intention. That's a sentence. It was always the intention to be a variety streamer. And right now I'm pretty much just doing KOTOR. Now what that means is we're putting a few new games into the loop, and I'm also pushing forward some new games that I was going to do much later, but I just feel like playing now. So we'll be playing Infamous and Infamous 2. So Infamous first, then Infamous 2 after it. They're both PS3 games. Love them. Superhero. Great. And then we're going to play through the Ratchet & Clank Future Trilogy. It's really a quadrilogy, which is Tools for Destruction, Quest for Booty, and then Cracking Time, and then Into the Nexus. So we'll be playing those again on the PS3. And then KOTOR will kind of take the place of the games which are a little bit more classic. So I'll be doing Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio. And then what is after that? Legacy of Kain on PS1. Specifically Soul Reaver, I should mention. So let's go up to the Zerka hunting ground and talk to the dude and give him the rest of our tack glands. I'm hoping he pays us for them. Be very good if he paid us for them. And I feel like viewership is down and things like that on the stream purely because I'm only streaming one game constantly. So let's add the variety in and see what happens.
Back again,
Like I always said, I'm always doing this for my enjoyment, but I also want to play many more games anyway, so I want to mix things up. I'm just checking the stream's working. It is. Good. And I want to ask you a few questions. Back to my... I'm not rolling right now because I'm trying to find the thing.
Is that old? As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing.
So I can't give this guy
Good.
tech glands. I swear I had way more tech glands. You learn the camp is protected from hostile creatures by sonic emitters. Each emitter assigned to a circuit guide to watch over it. The officer in charge has also said that as long as there are enough guards, he would stir. It might be possible to persuade or bribe guards into helping shut down the protective field. Another option might be to convince the guards to leave. Now, the other guy, tack poaching. You have decided to harvest tack for a group of poachers. The same group that Jolie wants removed. It's likely he won't be pleased. Well, how do I give them... I want to give them the tack glands. Am I fully out of tack glands? I don't assume I am. I thought I only gave Mission's brother 1. I don't see any tack glands. Wow. Have I... Literally, do I not have any tack glands left? Did Mission's brother take all 2 million of them that I got from killing all of them? Tack glands. Yeah, looks like it. Great. Great. Well, there's no more tacks left, so they're all dead. So let's see if we can persuade, just talk to these guys and persuade them to leave them.
You'll have to talk to the commander.
Right, starting to roll dice. That is a 1.
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
And quick follow-up on 2 really quick things. This stream should be the last on Kashyyyk, because I'm pretty much going to make a beeline straight for the end of this. So I'm just going to try to get the quest done. And then... What else? The schedule, if you go to twitch.tv/FireDragon04, if you're watching this on the archive, or if you're on here anyway, when the stream is done, there'll be, in replace of the screen, like the offline screen, is the full schedule, so you get to see it on there. I've also uploaded a video called November Update. Go check that out. Anyway. So 4.
Are you threatening me? Unless you want to fight with all of us, I suggest you change your tone. Besides, enough things down here want to kill me. I don't need to add you to the list.
Okay. That top option is kind of crazy.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
Out of the top 2? Oh.
Are you threatening me? Besides...
Well, the dice wanted me to get back here again, didn't it? Dice again, are you going to do it? I think that's this.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle...
The dice is sending me around in circles tonight. There's some... Again?
Are you threatening me? Besides...
The dice keeps making me want to come back here. And I really don't want to get into a fight, but I think it's about to happen. And I haven't saved recently, no. We're leaving.
Good. I don't want...
That's good, because now I am actually going to save. This is tonight's save, so in a new slot. We only have 3,000. Wow. Yeah, we're... Wow, yeah, that's... Our blocks are not very empty anymore. Let us delete this. And... This is all the stuff on the other planet, isn't it? Just delete another one. Okay, cool. Talk to another god.
You'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here. Why am I here? I'm just a guard for this emitter.
All of these guys are the same guy. They all say the same thing. So 2.
I'm not here because I know stuff.
And D6 again. That is a 5. What do the
They
emitters
generate
do?
a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away. I don't know how it works, really. I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun.
That's a 6. I'm just going to say
What
this
of
top
it?
option. We need to kind of persuade... We need to carry on with the dialogue to get anywhere. We're going to offer him 200... Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going to offer him 200 credits for...
That sounds like a fair deal to me. Here, use this code to access the one I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
So we lost 200 credits. I'm just... Oh, we have 5,000. 8,000, so that's fine. So I think that one's turned off now. Nothing over here. Talk to this
You
guy.
want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. Why am I here? I'm just a guard.
Let's talk about the
What do you wanna know
emitter.
about-
We may as well get to here and then roll. Yeah, so if we roll a d6 out of the top 3, it's a 2. We're going to try to persuade him.
It's friendly people like you that recruited me into this mess. I'm not here because I know. No more
Persuade him to
dangerous than walk.
leave. Well, I said the dice
I
have
don't
talked about that guy, and we can't
You want
persuade
anything,
him.
you'll have to talk to. Why am I here? I'm
Okay.
just a guard.
Literally, they're all the same
What
voice
do you want
actor
to
as
know
well.
about that?
So we'll try another d6 here. That is a 5. That's. I want to go back to my other questions.
I'm not here because I.
Okay.
Good. I don't. You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our. Why am I here?
So yeah,
I'm
I'll
just
get
a
back.
guard.
I'll just do this for each of the
do you wanna know about-
each of the guards. Oh, I'm gonna press a button. There we go. D6. Oh, this is another persuade check.
It's friendly people.
Nope, that didn't work.
Good. I don't want any.
Isn't my persuade fairly high? And I'm a Jedi. Oh, I have a -1 to persuade.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. Why am I
And
here?
Let's
I'm
try
just a
this
guard.
guy, as we never got to
What do you
the
want to know about?
options. D6. That's a 5. That's a.
I'm
go
not
back to
here
my other
'cause
questions.
Good.
Okay.
I don't want.
We've only managed to shut down one sonic emitter the normal way, which is going through the dialogue options.
Back again, hmm?
I'm going to say
I
this to him.
don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you want something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn.
Wow, that is an interesting choice. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 options. I'm going to roll a d8. It's a 1.
If you made it this... Besides you? Besides any number of predators that can kill in seconds? I suppose there's old Bindo. He's got a camp here somewhere. I'd leave him alone, though. Anyone who'd lived down here is just plain crazy. There's not much else. We've got a repulsor field to the east, so not much passes through here now.
And let's go d6. And you say for
Not
blasters?
worth it. You're fighting the plants as well as the animals. Kashi vines are tough as metal. and
Kashi
grow back fast.
vines.
Instead, head office installed repulsor fields to keep the big predators out. Permanent placements, too. We'll be fine for years.
And I'm
Good.
leaving.
I'm not down here.
So, I feel like there's not a lot else we can do. The, once you should move a group of poachers. Speaking of the poachers, you will end the camp is protected from hostile creatures. Another option might be to try to convince them. Well, I'm going to leave them be for now. We'll come back here pretty soon. We're going to go back through the center, and I think one of the quest dialogue things said that Jolie's going to be pretty peeved that I took the whole hunting thing on to hunt the tax. Oh, here's a tack. Hello, tack. That's our first tack land of the new hunt. Because clearly we gave Mission's brother the other 900 we got. Let's see what Jolie has to say.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Fine. Just be brief.
Doing about the
I
poachers.
smelled a tack scent on you. Did you agree to hunt for them? Go to their camp and get rid of them.
Okay.
Well, hurry.
He didn't seem that mad. I'll be honest, he did not seem that mad. This seems like a dead end over here. There's an attack. That seems like it. You're both gonna die real quick, by the way. Just because I have heal isn't a good thing. I'm excited to play some other games on the stream, though. I definitely am excited to play Infamous and Ratchet & Clank. I've never finished a Ratchet & Clank Future game. I've played both Tools for Destruction and Crack in Time, but I've never played more than like an hour of them. I don't get it. That merchant said the salvage down here. We need Matten to work the sensors. When he gets back... Oh, it's Eli. Good. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction. And when are you double-crossing Snake? We had a deal. Oh. You start with the droid's head, removing it and placing it in your pack. An energy discharge flows through the remaining parts. Okay, took a little bit of damage. The scrambled memory of the malfunctioned droid found in the Shadow Highlands reveals the last moments of the companion. They were ambushed. Okay, cool. We can tell him that on our way back out of Kashyyyk, I guess? And let's head this way. I'm just going to do some exploring. Some Bo-Katans over here. We can actually start doing some proper fighting. And I think I'm also a little bit excited to play some games that aren't 4:3 aspect ratio. While many of the other games I'll be streaming in place of KOTOR will be, I think it is also a nice variety to play games which are based in 4:3. Not in 4:3, I should say in 16:9. Which most people won't even know what I'm talking about. But that's fine. This is why it's great having terrible companions, because look how much damage they do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. And let's level these guys up. HK is going to roll a d10. He's a droid, so he gets a d10. That is a 2, so that's computer use. And again, that is an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's repair. And that's it for HK's level up. Canderous, he gets a d8. Anything but a 5, that's a 1. That's the only skill up he gets. And then feats. He has... Maybe we try upgrading his cybernetics again, or maybe we just go rapid shot. And then maybe we put his scripts on... Or maybe we put HK on... Droid Jed... Oh no, what did I just do? That was myself. On this, and then let me go and check HK's equipped items. Cool.
What?
We got attack over here. we go. That's this area cleared. There's a few corpses with some good items on it. On them, hopefully. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. And I'll just take some of the normal med packs to heal up while I let my force power comes back. Cool. And then I'm gonna equip my shield. Not gonna stim up just yet. I will wait. But we're pretty much done exploring the Shadowlands now. There's just one other area to go to. Little Wookiee corpse. I wonder what was on that datapad. I wonder indeed. This datapad appears to be a diary of record of some kind. The final entry is of particular interest. We were all fools to come down here, all of us. How can we hope to capture an enemy that can assume any shape, any form? We lost 2 the first day. Another 3 disappeared the day after that. Our enemy's bloodlust knows no limits. We found Growlar's body last night, what was left of it. If we do not leave the Shadowlands soon, I fear we will all become victims of the Faceless One. Is this, by any chance, a not-so-subtle Game of Thrones reference? Because the books were written by the time... Well, some of the books were written. We're still waiting for the rest. But, like, some of the books had already been released by the time KOTOR came out. And definitely the Faceless God and the Faceless Ones had been talked about. You know. I wonder. If it is, it's a pretty good reference. I wonder if this up here, this guy, this crazy Wookiee up here, is the Faceless One in disguise. I'm gonna overwrite this save. Because if so, we're in for a fight, because he's one of my targets. Just in case he is... Yeah, just in case he is, I'm going to save here again. And now I'm going to stim up and everything. And see what happens. Okay. My mouse wasn't working for some reason now. I'm just trying to fix it. And then Canderous, put your shield on. And take a strength. And a normal battle stimulant.
I'm here.
And then I don't think HK can do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. HK is HK. Growlar, he died. This has to be the shapeshifter because Growlar died in that notepad, in the datapad. Sorry. Nah, he's not real. He's fake. According to the datapad I found, Growlar is dead. We're about to see its real form. Oh, it's a human.
Got something on your mind?
What the hell? Your tricks don't fool me. Okay. I'm gonna go with some of this to start off the fight. HK is gonna try to do some of this and some power blasts. Canderous is going to rapid shot. Here we go. Wow. Oh my god, he transformed again. This dude is absolutely insane. Right, we're gonna try lightning again. And we'll set everyone else to do some of this. And Canderous can do some of this. Is he gonna transform into like a Sarlacc over there? Can you imagine? Just a Sarlacc jumps out of the ground. We're nearly dead. Woo! Oh no, he's attacking. He just ran away. Where did he go? There he goes. Where the hell did he? Where is he running off to? Man, I can't. I'm only just able to briefly see him. Okay, my stims wore off, so. Oh, good. He's maybe in this group of tack. Well, I'm gonna attack all of them. If people don't know, my infamous playthrough is also going to be evil. But this isn't the dice deciding. I should have let the dice decide, shouldn't I? But I don't know. Any of them could be him. And this one's running away from us. This one has to be him. Look, he runs away. How do I attack? I think it's this one. But there's 3 more over here. Infamous is going to be sweet. I can't wait. Oh no, did we actually get him? Rulen Polak. Maybe that tack I killed was the correct tack. Looks like it was. I don't seem to be able to do anything else with the other tack. My first guess was correct. Is my data pack? Yeah, okay. Rulen is dead now. You must return to Hullis to collect your bounty. Cool. Yeah, so the plan, Alex, is Infamous 1, then Infamous 2 straight after it, and then again all of the Ratchet and Clank future series, like back to back as well. They're going to be like the 2 and 3 games of the week, and then the one game week of the week, which is Monday and Wednesday, I think, or Monday and Thursday. One of the two is going to be KOTOR, which will be good fun. Was there anywhere beyond? Yeah, let's go beyond where he was. Cool. And I'm gonna put my shield on. It's weird that the tack aren't attacking me anymore. Like, look. There's nothing else down here either. We got the right one though. I wonder what our dark side is like. Man, we are ending this game super dark side. There's still a chunk of the way through, and the way the dice rolls have been going, like, I'm surprised we're not even further into the dark, but we've pretty much embraced the dark at this point. So the next thing we have to do is go and talk to those Zerka guys, Zerka guys, and with the sonic barriers again. And our persuade checks seem to fail. I'm not sure if anyone else has better persuade than me. No. My persuade is 5, and it has a -1. But it's 6 -1, which is 5, so it's definitely not going to persuade people. No, what is going on with my chat? There we go. And I'm excited as well once KOTOR is done to play Jet Set Radio. I've never played the original, only the remake, which we are going to play as well. Actually, we're going to play the remake straight after it, which it's kind of a. See, the weird thing about Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future is Jet Set Radio is its own game, and then they remade it, changed the story a bit, added new levels, and did a bunch of other stuff using assets and some things, and then bumped it up to like a higher res and put it on Xbox. But we'll play both of them nearly back to back. But what I'll probably do is do Jet Set Radio first, then I'll do like Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, which will be good fun. Good way to mix it up.
Back again.
Speak to Commander Dern.
Unless you
Got Tack
I'll
Land.
take whatever you have. Keep
And leave.
good. I'm not.
Wow, we only got 50 credits for those. That's pretty poxy. Access primary functions. Code not available. Alternate access options. No other options available. So we can't turn these off any other way than with a code. So I'm just going to have to pay all of these people.
You want anything, you'll have... Why am I here? I'm just a guard.
I know I'm supposed to
What do you want
roll
to know
dice, but I've rolled dice for all of these people.
That sounds like a fit. Enough of those emitters.
So I'm just going to pay for them. We've rolled the dice enough times, and to progress, we have to shut these down. So, where are we at now?
What?
Oh, 2. That's all we needed to get rid of.
Run! Run!
Cool. That was enough to let the monsters in. And it scared them off, which will make Jolie happy. So we're pretty much done with Kashyyyk at this point. I say pretty much done. We've got Jolie to get, and then we're going to go with that star map. But that's a big chunk of the stuff we needed to do, which is good. And then we'll go back up top world and sort everything out with Zalbar. I forgot his name for a minute. And the interesting thing about some of the other games I'm streaming, like Infamous, is I've played that game 3 times through to completion. The first time I did a light side playthrough, or a famous playthrough, and then I did a dark side or infamous playthrough, and then I did another light side playthrough, so I'm going to do a dark side one this time, and then I'll also continue to be dark side when I do Infamous 2. Infamous 2 is great because Infamous 1 is really good about introducing you to a world, but then Infamous 2 steps it up a notch, but then also adds really cool new combat system, like mechanics with like melee combat with the amp. It's really cool. Anyway,
Welcome back. I want...
the poachers are gone.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near. And I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
Oh, this could be a light side thing that I just did.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Let's get moving. I noticed the old path some time ago. You probably wouldn't have found them on your own. There's also a Circa repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Okay, we're gonna re-roll for party. So Jolie is with us. We're gonna have to do a lot of leveling up for Jolie. He's the same class as me as well. But let's roll a d6 and see who's gonna join us. Canderous again. For God's sake, game, what is your fixation with Canderous? Let us level up Jolie. The final member of the party will be getting, because if I go, I can't switch party members here, but if you saw on the party member screen, there is another space. That is for Juhani, who we killed. The dice killed her. Anyway, no, wait, let's deal with this sort of stuff first. So he's wearing a Jedi Knight robe, which is 2+8 right now. Which I think I will... Oh no, we've got a 3+8. Let's give him that. And let's give him a Sith Energy Shield and the armband. And he can have maybe Awareness +4 is what I'll give him. Yeah, let's give him Awareness +4. We may give him Cybernetics as well. We'll give him the Fortitude. And he's currently using a single-handed lightsaber. We could make him go dual. Or double-bladed. We have a 2-16. I think his is currently better than that. No, it is 2-16. Cool. We'll leave him with the green lightsaber. He can be the previous version of me, basically. Before I change to the red. Let's roll a d8. Anything but a 5, and we get a 5. It's a d4. And powers. So we'll probably make him heal again. And we will probably give him a bunch of light side. Oh, he's got dark side powers going on in there as well. Maybe we go a similar route to what we did with Bastila. Oh, D6. I'm hoping for either intelligence or no strength. And D8. And that's a 5. Anything but a 5 because he can't increase persuade. Computer use. Let's go this, and then I'm also, before we do anything, I'm going to change his script to support. Skills again. It's a D8. That is another. He's going to be really computer savvy. He's going to be a computer savvy hermit. He's me. Okay. What else do we have in here? So we've got connection with the Force. So he's got that. Lightsaber proficiency. And then powers. Let's do this. Oh, wow, he got 2 powers for that. Let's increase his shock as well. D8. He's got so many levels. Because you can approach this game in any kind of order, they give you all your companions at a really low level. So if you go to one place last, it's to get your companion. It's crazy. Because I feel like you only get companions on Kashyyyk and Tatooine. Tatooine being HK, Kashyyyk being Jolie. Oh, and then Dantooine is Juhani if you save her. Yeah. Everyone else you get on Taris. Bastila Karth. Missions Albar. T3. Canderous. Bastila, but Canderous. Karth. Yeah. Let's roll again. That's awareness. Dude is very aware. Let's go here. Roll a D8 again. And again. That is a 4. He's continuing to be very aware. And let's increase Whirlwind. And then D6. It's 4. That's intelligence. That's good. Intelligence is good. 2. Demolitions. He has like no strong abilities for his weapon, so I'm just gonna give him. I'll give him crit probably, and then we'll increase his heal. He's still got. I think this might be his last level up actually. D8, anything but a 5. There's an 8. And powers. Let's give him that. Oh, he has 2. He sometimes gets 2, which is strange. Yeah, we'll increase his one at this power. So disable droid to destroy droid. Don't know if we're going to be fighting any droids, but hey, he has 1 more level up here. That is a 2. If HK ever rebels against us, he can just disable the droid. Don't destroy it. And nothing else in here, so let's give him just this level up. And that's it. That is Jolie, and that is me. Wait, did you just see that? He was stood here, and then I turned around and he was here too. Jesus. Sky. This is where the fun begins. There you go. I'm always having fun. Did you see the new schedule, Sky? I've talked about it like a million times in the stream, so anyone watching the archive is going to be real bored. But the new November schedule I released last night, I'm pretty excited about it. Good variety, and also teases the upcoming. And I'm doing Okami in December. That's going to be a firm fixture. And then in February, I'm definitely going to be doing a word I can't remember. Shadow of the Colossus remake. There we go. So I'll be playing through Shadow of the Colossus again in February, but the PS4 remake, which will be good. But I realized there's so many games that come out in January earlier. I was like looking, I was like, why is there so many games coming out like in January? The shimmer of the repulsor field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast to the foliage around it.
You see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerga equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
D6. It's the decision of if we're going to be a teenager or a normal person. Whatever! Yep, we're going to be a teenager.
You aren't going to ask about it? A repulsor field in the woods and you have no interest?
Yeah, the dice are just like, yeah, we don't care.
All right, then. How'd it go? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Yeah, the dice decided to make me very evil. Like, look at the percentage into evil we are. Do you remember, like, in episodes 1, 2, or 3, the first couple of streams of this game, we were really edging up into the blue. We even got to the point where it was like a glowy blue fog on the screen. But now we're so evil that our entire background is red. Although we have a long way to go until we're fully into the evil. I don't know if we'll ever get there. We've been bouncing around the scale so much that I don't think we will. But we're definitely... It doesn't look like we're going to end up neutral, which was my original guess. Anyway, let's do a save. Right. And let's go. Oh, there's Mandalorians down here fighting a Wookiee? Oh, the Wookiee won. Mandalorians. Can we see the name of the... I guess not. The dice are alive with the sound of music. Where is Joe Lee? What is he even doing right now? Oh, he's casting Jedi Force abilities. Wait, that name rings a bell. Gra. Can you heal my wounds? Attack from nowhere, please. I need to be healed. Why should I help you? Why are you worthy? Oh, this is so sad. Heal him! Heal him! Come on, dice. Everybody think really hard now. Just imagine like you're Yu-Gi-Oh! And you put your hand on the top deck and you go, heart of the cards. That's the nerdiest thing I've ever said. Probably not. But you're putting your hand on top of the dice and you're going, heart of the dice. It's a 2. I have the means to heal you.
Mighty generous of you. A little too generous if you ask me.
Alright, thanks, Canderous. Come on, be a low number. Yeah, that's a low number. The lower the number, the higher the choice.
They were Mandalorian. Poachers, probably. They used stealth units to stalk their prey. Their kind were among the first to flee when the war turned against my people. Bloody cowards.
We found bodies to the southwest and then further south. After the west branch of the path, the speed was amazing. Come on, low roll. Yeah, another 1. I'm too weak to fight. Kill them, I will reward you whatever I can. Thanks. Oh, we got light side points! That's the first light side points in years. What feels like years. We've gone a bit grey. Oh my god. Do you know what I was just talking about being neutral by the end of this, or being... We've gone a little bit grey. We're no longer fully in the red. That's huge. Are the dice being nice tonight? After 2 days of not streaming, are the dice like, oh, we'll be nice, I guess. Wait, which way are we gonna go? I guess we'll go down this path for now. We can always double back. Oh, interesting. There's a passageway this way. Where does this lead? Upper. Oh, we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go down back this way. I mean, the dice will pretty much immediately decide that I need to murder everybody. It's usually what the dice do. Oh, I think I just turned back around. That's the way I came, I think. Dodoy, as one would say. Let's go this way. The dice are flirting with the idea of being morally grey. You're right, they are. Actually, you know what? They're not flirting with it. They're feeling it up. That's what the dice are doing. They're feeling up morally grey. And they're like, you know what? We like the way morally grey feels. They're kind of disgusting and sleazy, but that's the dice for you. I'm really glad I gave Jolie that healing ability. A level up of it. I mean, if we were making dark side choices, maybe we could pull Jolie to the dark side, but no. If we enter the light again, I will change my lightsaber crystal back from red to green, which is what it originally was. Because I just go with what the dice go with. Like, I only make my choices based on the dice. So this looks like I'm doubling back, actually. Someone called Freya is up here. Isn't this Zalbar's father? This is where the this is gonna be I don't have a good idea for the dice right here. I don't have a good feeling, I should say. In other words, I've got a bad feeling about this.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
I'll see you dead. No!
Well, this may
Oh no, the dice are gonna make me kill him! Oh wait, no, they're just the game. Wow, he just threw a grenade. That was an ion grenade too. Those guys bossed it though. Took like no damage. That was a cryoban grenade. How has he got all these grenades? Why is like no one attacking him? Automod hates you, Sky, and Nightbot hates Katie. It's like one of you gets owned by one thing and then the other gets owned by the other. I'm beaten, take my head, suck a filth. You won't get another chance. Oh God, I'm really not. Oh no. I really don't like this, that the dice are gonna have to make this choice right now. The 1, 2, or 3, we be nice and we save their father. 4, 5, or 6, we side with Chundar, who is an idiot, and we kill him. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh! Oh, that hurts! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that feels like a bullet to the chest.
Did we come this far only to kill this old look? I don't approve of this at all.
Oh, good. Good. We get another roll. Nope! Nope! We don't get another roll! The dice are like, you know what? I was good for one roll. Now I'm gonna be evil again.
Hold your tongue, child. I'm not challenging you. I just thought you'd have the smarts to consider every option.
Oh, the dice get another chance. Oh. Wow, the dice are like, oh, okay, maybe I'll give you a chance. Nope. Nope. Dice like, guess what? I was kidding.
Is that it? You spared his life initially just to cut him off before he can fully explain himself?
Dude, I agree with you. It's just this is what the dice are doing. It's like Jolie's like talking to the dice. Look at how many chances this guy's getting. Nope. He dies. I'm pretty sure everyone on my team's gonna hate me now. And dark side points. I do imagine like just the telltale thing popping up on the screen. Jolie will remember that.
Something on your mind? Oh, I get it.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to check to see. Well, I'm fully in the red again. We toyed with the grey, and now we're back in the red again. I wonder if that brought Jolie down into the neutral red anymore. Doing such an evil task. Okay. And where are we going now? Let's keep going this way. Whenever I exit the start menu, there's like a weird screen glitch. Well, I say it every time, most of the time. You can't make a joke without being auto-modded. Are you saying anything in particular in the joke? Such as like... I don't even know. My auto-mod isn't that heavy. I've just put like most swear words. The reason why auto-mod is there is because I'm such a small streamer and I don't have like a huge view count. I've put a lot of things. I haven't added kill to it. And maybe I'll just add more words to my blocked list and lower auto-mod's abilities to mod. Maybe that'll make more sense. There are ancient symbols here worn throughout the traces of working layers. Most here. The beast comes when summons. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants glory. If you are fearsome and brave, feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing.
Your choice.
Well, I haven't set anything different for you, Sky, than everyone else. Tie a Viper Kinrith corpse to the vine. Oh, this could be bad. Don't sue me! Sue Twitch! The only movement is a rustling off in the distance. We're gonna fight this thing now. Think I can get a nice screenshot of it while we fight it? I need a good screenshot for this episode. I can't go first person, so no. I can't get a good... Oh my god, everyone is beaten up because I'm messing around. Right. Let's do some of these. I'm gonna attack it with Horn Lightning and then some of this.
Yes.
Discount Rancor. Yeah, I guess. I guess it is Discount Rancor. I'm also not watching the screen right now, so if I'm about to die... I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my chat. There we go. It does this weird thing on my phone where it auto-rotates the wrong way. Examining the course of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury. You remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be a missing hilt. Obviously the sword came apart when the blade lodged into the creature. Gunhan's journal. Let's have a look at these. So this is the Bacca Sword Blade, part of Bacca's ceremonial blade, damaged due to the arrogance of the chieftain. He underestimated a creature in the Shadowlands and lost his blade to the hide. The hilt remained in his court, passed to other chieftains. If both pieces could be found, the sword might be able to be reassembled. Datapad was recovered from the remains of a Terran 10 tech. Oh, it was a Terran 10 tech! This is that creature that we just summoned. They're the things that kill Jedi, basically. And must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to have personal journal of Gunhan Suresh. The last entry explains what happened he was doing on Kashyyyk. Duran and Sheila have been given the passion for each other and doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against the expression their love, but they called me arrogant. I left the fools on Korriban, but I am not about to be abandon the mandate given by the Jedi. I will destroy the Terran Tentek wherever I can find them. I've heard rumors of a beast in the Shadowlands. Interesting. Well, we beat it. Is there anything else in here? Any other goodies? Doesn't look like it. So that's the entire eastern side cleared. So let's go west. Go west, where the Mandalorians slay Wookiees. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Not really. Too many syllables, I think. But yeah, we're gonna go look for the Mandalorians that have been killing Wookiees. They are likely gonna be stealthed. I'm gonna heal and put on a power shield. I'm gonna try to put a power shield on all of us, actually. Or each give us our own shields in general. I don't know what that effect is. I think it's force armor or something. One of Jolie's abilities, anyway. There we go. So I should also explain, this is way too late in the stream for me to explain this, but the new schedule that I put up last night and today that explains what the games I'm going to be playing throughout November. Ooh, I'll talk about it while we level up. It may not start tomorrow. I know tomorrow is meant to be the start of Infamous, and then Wednesday is meant to be Ratchet & Clank, and so on and so on. I don't have a PS3 yet. I sold my PS3 before the PS4 came out, and I don't have a PS3 yet. I ordered one. I actually got it on eBay, a really good deal. I got a PS3 and 12 games for £50, which is pretty good. Anyway, so I'm waiting for that to be delivered. He sent it today, but he sent it with a service that can take 3 to 5 days, so it's very likely I won't have it until like Friday. So this week is probably just going to be KOTOR all week, and we'll probably make huge progress in this week because we are in like the second half of the game now. But I'm pretty excited for Korriban. Korriban's probably my favorite planet in the lore of Star Wars. And there's so like everything that SWTOR, the MMO, does wrong, it does right with Korriban because there's so many interesting things about Korriban. But that's why I think I've left it mentally in my head to last, because it's like a really cool planet. Anyway, let's level up. Because that was a lot of me jabbering. Yammer jabbering. Yeah, I wanted to say yammer jabbering, and I did. Skills. Pure D8. I can get anything. That's a 5. It's been wanting me to up my persuade forever. It keeps rolling me 5s for everyone else but me. Can we increase anything good like this? No. I would wish I could save my remaining power-ups. It doesn't let me. Like, I tried to progress, and it's like, you have gained new powers you must use, you know. It just wouldn't let me. So I guess we're going to give ourselves a new ability. This is good against Jedi and Dark Jedi, because this can hurt their ability to use them. But I think I might go with Fear. That's going to be where I'm going to go. The ability known as Fear. Is Manan even in the MMO? Do you know what? I can't even remember it being in the MMO. And I've played through all of the main stories in the MMO, and I just can't remember it. There's so many planets in that game. I'm assuming it is somewhere. Oh, it's a flashpoint, is it? Mandalorian swoop. There is a signal device on I have it calls no field data transmit. So the Mandalorians are around here. Doing their stealth thing. I was about to say I don't see any. Well, no shit, self. I mean, the MMO is good fun, but my issue is like with most MMOs is that you have to pay monthly for it. I mean, it is free to play up to a certain point now. But the whole subscription system on MMOs has, over the years, have soured on more and more. Jesus. Well, we reached the star map, I guess, or something. Here it is. I didn't even expect that to happen. Well, we're going to speak to one of these
Life
dudes.
forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Yeah, it's free to play is really good. I would say it's better than like Warcraft's or EVE Online's free to plays. EVE Online's got a pretty interesting free to play because it isn't a level up game. The thing is about EVE Online is you have like a skill limit, like amount of skill points you can go up to. I've been tempted to go back to EVE Online so much recently, but I've kept stopping myself. But yeah, you can totally jump into SWTOR and just do like the level 1 to 50 missions, like the story stuff. Really good. I really enjoyed Jedi Knight, Sith Inquisitor, Scoundrel, and Bounty Hunter, I think, or it might have been the other one, the Agent. But there were 4 of the stories that I thought were really good, 2 on each side, and then the other 4 felt okay. But I think my favorite is Sith Inquisitor. Sith Inquisitor is it was the second character I fully leveled, and I really enjoyed that story. Anyway, enough about SWTOR. Back to KOTOR.
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Okay, D8. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Ooh, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a D10. That is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The current purpose of this installation is defense. Accessing.
3, 4, 5. 3.
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
This is interesting. So the installation next to the star map was installed only 5 years ago. $10. Well, 10 is going to be... I want to go back to my general questions, but I'm going to ignore that. And I'm gonna roll a d6 instead.
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Isn't SWTOR's monthly fee like $15 a month? I haven't subscribed in a while. So I'm assuming it may have dropped in price, but I don't know. Let's do D6 out of the top two options.
Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
1, 2, 3. Let's do D6 out of the top three.
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyer, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Okay.
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Okay, go back to my
Accessing.
questions. And D6. That is a 6.
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
Whew.
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
Okay. I'm just rolling out the top two options right now.
Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
And I'm going to just choose this top option.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic
No,
record.
the way I roll the dice is, say if there's 3 choices and I roll a d6, 1 and 2 is the first option, 3 and 4 is the second option, and 5 and 6 are the third option. It's just how it goes. I always, so say if there's 4 options and I roll a d8, it's 1 and 2 for the top option, 3 and 4 for the next one, 5 and 6 for the next one, and then 7 and 8 for the last option. It just makes it a little bit more random.
Was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
And it also means that when I say things like I want a low roll, that's because in my head I really want the dice to choose the high, the option nearest the top of the choices. And then if I really want a high roll, it means I want a low option, basically.
Accessing. I will.
And we can roll for these again. I think we've already done that. But we'll check.
Error. Corruption. It has since malfunctioned. It
Well, that is...
malfunction
done
occurred.
this. Go back to my
Answer
general
will be given.
questions.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, D6.
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
It's a 4 for 4.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
It makes me feel old to be told that Mass Effect is 10 years old. I remember the day that game came out. I remember reading everything from the original article that was released about that game, all the way to the trailers, all the gameplay stuff, to the day it came out. It's crazy. It was one of the first like big RPGs that I followed through development, because before that I'd only really followed games like Halo and Zelda and Mario games through development. Like, I didn't really get into Bioware games until KOTOR, and Mass Effect was like their next thing. Did they do Jade Empire between this and Mass Effect, or was it Jade Empire then this? Because Jade Empire was like the one Bioware game that never grabbed me. I should really go back to it.
Error. Corruption. It has since
Yeah, we've
malfunctioned.
been here, we've done this.
Answer will be given with accessing.
Let's just press
Error.
this. I'm
Data
just trying to now
regarding
get through
author
this
of the
dialogue.
star map is corrupt.
Jade Empire was 2005, wow.
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied. There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready. Information
I'm
unavailable.
literally just going
If
through
you have
this.
further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
It must have been a tough choice for Bioware to do Jade Empire after KOTOR and not its follow-up, like not make a 2, because obviously Obsidian made KOTOR 2. That must have been a tough choice for Bioware. But I suppose they told such a unique, contained story in KOTOR, they didn't need to do a follow-up directly themselves, so they let Obsidian do it. But Jade Empire uses this engine because it looks so similar, but it has much more of like a kinetic combat system for like the actual thing. But I've never played more than like maybe 2 or 3 hours of Jade Empire. Alright, let's just let him begin.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical.
This is gonna suck.
You
The
and
dice are
Zalbar
gonna hate me.
Are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do? What do you trust him to do?
I'm gonna roll a d6 between these two. Damn.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
The dice isn't gonna.
Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering
Dice are gonna
intercepted
hate
code.
this.
You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Okay. D6 for these 3. It's a 5.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
D6 out of the top 2.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Okay. These three options. Top option.
No, you cannot hide behind their greater morality. This is a single attack. The enemy does not intend a sustained conflict. There is no war to end. You must choose the outcome based only on its immediate benefits and consequences.
Okay. These two. It's the hero one.
But if nothing happens, your people will have no need of heroes. No, they do not see a threat. You have coddled them. Your empire will be brought down by introspection. You have failed to match the pattern in memory. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Jesus. We are so dead, and I didn't save before this. Because I didn't expect I would be just walking into this. Wow, look at that. We got a dark side point scanned, light side point scanned, and then a net light side shift. I'm very unaware if we can even beat this fight. Very unaware. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not gonna go well. Where is usable items?
What? Die!
Yeah, I'm down.
What?
Where is the last load point? That's what I'm scared about. It's not close. It's all the way back at his hand. Oh, well. It's a long time ago. It's a real long time ago. Can I win with just Canderous if I try to keep us alive? I can try to run. Running may help with the healing, actually. Because what I could try to do is try to really get up there with the whole Canderous is a badass thing. Step back a little bit. Try rapid jumping. Try healing again. Well, this is fun. Go, 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 go. think I had brought a lot of med packs with me. Oh god, we're real close to death. And I'm gonna move. Oh, good. I just looped back around onto them. No real movement. Well, let's see if we can get this guy. I don't know if an adhesive grenade's gonna do anything. What? What just happened? That scared the balls out of me. I thought like a dark Jedi had just spawned next to me. It's us. We're alive again. Okay. Where is the life support pack? We're going to use that now. Okay, that's good. And normal med pack. And then go in. Wow, they do so much damage. There we go. That was terrible. In all honesty. Terrible.
What?
We all did terribly.
Yes?
It went terribly. We need to heal.
What?
Okay. But we're alive and we didn't have to redo everything, which is good. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to save. Because screw that. Here we go
Neural
again.
scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
Interesting.
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
I'll tell you what, for a turn-based RPG, this game has some crazy, like, adrenaline-pumping combat. There we go. 2,800 experience, items received, journal entry added.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Okay. So before we do that, I'm going to check. Wow, we have swung light side after the choices on that thing. That's really good. The choices we made while talking to that, I guess it's an AI construct, has swung us slightly towards the more neutral light side things. We're still dark, as you know. We got the red going on, but we are very much in the neutral dark space. It's pretty much chaotic neutral, yeah. Sure, new item, star map has been added to the data. Right then. Can I activate this again? Doesn't look like it. I haven't got a good screenshot for this episode yet. I like how this building, though, looks just like one of the big star map things. Look at it. How would you test a theory? Yeah, that's a good point. How would you test a theory that the star map has affected the evolution of Kashyk's wildlife? You couldn't, could you? Unless, like you said, you had time travel. Where are these invisible Mandalorians? They've got to be around here. I'm surprised they haven't attacked us. Look, all the Mandalorian swoops. Right here. There we go. Shows signs of recent use and is missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. Do nothing. What can I do? Do nothing. Yeah, I suppose you could. Well, I don't know if you would be able to remove the star map, but I suppose you could take it and put it on another primitive planet and see what happens. Mandalorians, where art thou? Hey, I went looking for him, I couldn't find him. I've searched everywhere, but I haven't seen any Mandalorians anywhere. I'll do another loop. There we go. Force push at the end was pretty cool.
Yeah? Yes?
More Kinrath over there. More over there. Nothing over here. I'm gonna keep killing Kinrath, I think. It's good XP.
Yes? Take that!
I'm gonna die. Nearly.
Huh? And you need?
I'm not gonna use those right now.
What? And you need?
What?
Okay. I'm just gonna save again. long? Oh God, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. This game literally just takes hours and converts it into nothing. Like, it's crazy. I don't get it. It's like I feel like I've been playing for about an hour, maybe, not an hour and a half.
Never too old for this.
I feel like I've been everywhere in this damn place now, and I haven't found what I need to. Yeah, if you want to give me a hint, that would be pretty useful. Is there something I'm looking for to put on that swoop bike? Do I have to leave and come back or something? Is it not something I can do in the Shadowlands? What? I've already found the place the Mandalorians are, but they only attack based on your equipment. What does that... But I can't de-equip my equipment, because then I can't re-equip it, can I? So what, are they around here somewhere? Oh really? As long as it's not armor. So what, could I just put like a blaster pistol on everybody like this? Will that make them attackers?
What?
All we have are blaster pistols. Is that enough to make them attackers? I don't know where they are, actually. To test this theory. Because we've now only got 3 weak blaster pistols. Would be like easy fodder. I don't know where they actually are, like the Mandalorians. I don't know if like I meant to draw them out or something, or if they're just stealthed in an area and me equipping blaster pistols isn't enough to make them come and attack me yet. So we fought the other thing. Oh, was that a circle of Wookiee corpses back this way? Was this remains I didn't pick up? There's another Kinrath body. So I swear over here I saw a circle of, I think it was through here actually, of Wookiee corpses. Yeah, right here. That's a circle, right? It's a triangle. Does that count? And if I stand here, nothing seems to happen. Shall I like have no equipment on? Hello? Should I go solo? Hello? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Thanks for the help. Don't remember which lightsaber is mine. I think it's the 721. Yeah. And let's put his gun back on. And your lightsaber is the green one. I'll give you the strength gauntlets too.
What?
Pause. Pause the game. Actually, go back to him and just heal. And then I'm gonna just pop a small med pack. And cancel these and do this.
This.
Yeah, that's a good point. They all did have a little bit of damage already done to them, didn't they? Which does suggest that the Wookiees did not indeed go down without a fight. Right, we got data pads. Group of Mandalorians is in the Shadowlands training new recruits and attacking unarmed creatures. They also have camouflage generators on their swords. On their swoops. Interesting. So I guess, can we go to the swoops and do something now? I don't know if I've done enough or I have to do multiple of those. Do nothing. I get, so there are more Mandalorians I have to kill? I guess the answer to that question is yes. So we gotta find more dead Wookiees. There's some here. There's a dead Wookiee there and there. So let's try it again here. Hello? I have no arms. Oh, let's go solo again. I have nothing. This doesn't seem to work here. Hello? Oh no, it does. We got it. Okay. This is gonna suck.
Huh?
Now. Heal. I'm gonna heal. Advanced. Sweet. Swoop bike signal device 1.
I'm here. What?
So is that swoop bag device something we can plug in to the swoop bag and do something? I wonder if we need multiple because it was labeled 1. Replace the signal device and activate it. Oh.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat.
More than a threat enough for you.
Another Mandalore, is it? Will you draw arms against those you should serve? We'll see who lives this day.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go after the commander. You guys deal with the dudes behind him. And let's go. We got one down already. Oh wow, that force pushed that guy. That was really good. And now he's stuck in the whirlwind as well. Down he goes. Mandalorian helmet. Mandalorian battle armor. Can we just equip those to Canderous to make him? Oh, that's 11 defense, but no dex bonus. Huh, the helmet isn't a thing. I thought it would have been a thing. Well, he looks pretty badass in that, actually. So what? I thought it would be something we could use, but this is the helmet of a fierce Mandalorian warrior taken from a group that stalked the Shadowlands on Kashyyyk for a wounded or unwary prey. I wonder if we can do something with that. Interesting. He looks pretty badass in that, though.
What?
Right, we done. We'll go give this to the Wookiee, and then we're going to leave the Shadowlands entirely. And Kashyyyk. We're nearing the end of the stream, nearing the end of our time on Kashyyyk, and we will fly to Korriban at the end of this stream, which will prepare us for the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, because I'm not going to start the other games until I have my PS3 and stuff, so the schedule is not in effect yet. Yeah, the Mandalorians are all dead. I killed them. I see the trophy helmet that one gave you. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. The forest will consume all. And D6. 2. Up it does. Goodbye. You've helped in avenging my fellows. I must acknowledge that. Even outside, I do not be truly trusted. You've acted as a fellow Wookiee. Here is a symbol of our thanks. It is a symbol of my hunting clan. You served them, so you deserve it. Cool. It doesn't look like we got anything for that. There was a quest there called Mandalorian Raiders. Now that's the thing on Dantooine we never handed in. Cool. Well, that is everything on the lower part of the Shadowlands, and I think we've done everything on the upper part of the Shadowlands too. Or is this upper? Oh no, we're going to upper now. So we will go back out of the Shadowlands and go back to the village, I guess, and see if we can sort things out between Zalbar and his brother. I don't think it's going to go well because we killed their dad. I think either Zalbar's going to pull our arms off, or we're going to have to, like, lie and bullshit. But either way, it's going to be the dice's choice. The die's choice. And then after this, I'm just gonna chill, playing some more Assassin's Creed Origins in my free time, which is, I'm 30 hours into now, and it's a bloody good game. It's arguably my favorite Assassin's Creed game, actually. I'd put it up there with AC2 and Black Flag for sure. I'm in like a locked linear section, which happens in a lot of AC games at the moment, which is very story related. So I need to get back and finish that. But I need to render this out for the archive as well, so I'll render this out for the archive first. Watch some YouTubes while I do. It's usually how my nights go. Stream, render, YouTube, game. He's waiting for you, okay. I guess we're going straight there. God, some of these options. E8. That is a 1. It seems things turned out well. Will Zelba have a place here then? And Zalbar's coming back with us as well. It's time I left. What should be the reward, brother? What will be your reward for joining me? I'll take back his sword. Oh god. D6. Is Baccha's sword the thing we got the blade for? No, it's a 2. The sword has lost its influence here, and removing it from Kashyyyk will kill the old ways completely. That would suit my plans well. The only problem is that I only have the hilt. The blade was lost in the Shadowlands. Well, I have the blade. This should be a simple matter. Yes, here we go. Take it. It's harmless in the hands of an exile and outsider.
Oh, yes. Far better to have both the blade and a possible rival as far from Kashyyyk as possible, eh? I feel very tired of this place now.
Feel free to leave with my brother, Mad Hermit. Nothing compels you to remain.
Right you are. I think I'll do just that.
That finishes our business. It's the only way our people will survive in the galaxy. The trusted ruler of Kashyyyk will not abide troublemakers. Troublemakers, no matter how helpful they have been. Dark side points and a bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to deselect both of these. I'm going to take Zalbar with me because I'm going to check out that blade. And I'm going to roll a 2. Candace is coming with us after all. Thanks, game. Not that we're going to go very far. We're like walking to the, or probably teleporting to the Ebon Hawk, and that's it. Oh no, we have to talk to that merchant, don't we? Anyway, let's take a look at that blade we got. Bacchus Ceremonial Blade. It's a 4 to 14. one-handed melee, +4 energy, +2 attack. It's upgradable. The fact it's upgradable is really good. So, if we look at our Wookiee friend, he uses the Achani foil, Achani, in his left hand, which is a 5 to 15. Non-upgradable, really good. And then he uses a prototype Viro blade, which is upgradable, in his other hand, but the Backer's ceremonial is way better. So we'll give him that. I really wish we would roll for Zalbar more often, because he's super strong. Like, he does stupid damage. Anyway, level up. Skills, D8, anything but a 5. It's a 7. That's security, that's a pretty pointless upgrade. And again, that is a 1. It's computer use. Yeah, skills, anything but a 5 again. That is a 5. Ignore that. It's a 1. He's a Wookiee really good at computers. It's a 5, which we can't do. It's a 2. And finally, another 1. And he has 2 weapons, so let's just do Master 2 weapon fighting. And Canderous, anything but a 5. I mean, that's a 3 or a 2. Let's re-roll that. That's a firm 6. Don't have enough skill points, he has to roll again. It's a 6, 1 more, incorrect, and he doesn't get the points. Okay, the points are saved until next level up. And feats. He has pretty much everything I want him to have, so I'll just give him a cybernetic upgrade. So we can go from the response package to... Actually, I'll probably just keep him with the response package for now. Yeah.
I'm here.
Look at Zalbar. He's such a badass. He is such a badass. No, I don't roll for feats because it would be impossible, and I like choosing them, to be honest. It's too much fun. Look at this badass. Look at him. He's a giant walking carpet that holds swords. What more could you want in life? As the game placed us right at the... Oh no, we still have to walk all the way over here. We may as well walk it. We may as well walk it. I think rolling for feats or powers, Jedi powers and stuff would just make it messy. And I have particular things I like to use, and I feel like there are particular things that are very useful in this game. I just accidentally swapped through all the characters. So yeah, it would be crazy to do it. Maybe I'll try one time. But I think rolling through attributes and skills along with... I rolled for gender and class at the beginning, and then I also roll, obviously, for dialogue. Other than when I get backed into a corner and can't roll for dialogue. But we saw what happened when we let the rolls decide. Like, the conversation with that construct with a star map, we got pretty far just on the rolls. Like, almost... like, almost completely through his little task. But then we had to fight the droids and nearly died. Nearly. There's nothing for me here, the old ways are dead. It's kind of sad. Goodbye. Right, let's tell Maton that Eli actually killed all of his friends.
I think you better talk to Eli direct.
Okay. We'll talk to him directly.
Hello again.
Valued until you...
You hurt me, Martin.
Droid head? On Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
Let's roll a d6. What do I care? Is there some sort of reward?
Oh, there'll be a reward, all right. Eli, you told me my crew jacked our ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Kill him, Matten. You know he deserves it. Do it. Do it.
Whatever your Wookiee is saying, he's not helping defuse the situation. This is just a simple business matter.
This is business? Maybe in hut space, but not here. Not with me.
Yes. Yes. You will become my new dark apprentice.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? All for nothing. He killed my crew. Who knows where my ship is? Well, there's your pay, Eli. Blaster fire and keep the change. Well, there's not much for me to do but stay here. I've no ship, so I may as well make a few credits. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock. All right, then. Actually, I feel like I owe you something. Here, take a few credits. If you spend it here, all the better. I think things are looking up.
Cool. What do you sell? You have infinite advancement packs, so... I'm gonna buy a buttload of these. And then just a few more of these. Don't think there's anything else I want from here right now. We can always come back and grab it if there is now. Cool. And that is it. That is the end of our time on Kashyyyk. There is but one planet left that has a star map on it, and that is the Sith... What is going on? That is the Sith homeworld of Korriban. Okay. Let's actually first quickly upgrade ceremonial blade and this lightsaber. We can put diamond and sigil in it. Currently I have opal in here, which is damage +3, and the Great Dragon says there's no point in me changing this. So maybe we can upgrade Bastila's lightsaber too. Who wears Calo Nord's battle armor? Is that Karth? Either way, we shall upgrade. Okay, upgrading done. Let us get off this green rock into a much sandier one. This is where our dark side will truly be tested. Because we ventured in and out of the dark side all throughout Kashyyyk's playthrough tonight. Or the playthrough on Kashyyyk, either, whatever. And now we're going to Korriban. It's kind of sandy, kind of volcanic, kind of gross, kind of awesome.
happened? What's going on?
It doesn't look like we're
Sith
going to
interdictor
Korriban.
ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel. My old mentor.
So things aren't as simple as just going to Korriban. No. First, we must venture into the cold steel of the Leviathan.
Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Kareth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Probably one of the last royals of the night.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
D8 to 2.
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Zalbar. Sounds like a good job for a Wookiee. Who doesn't agree with that? But no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to roll a d12. I could roll a d6, but I think, well, I'm going to roll a d12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jolie's the man.
I don't think I could use my force powers to convince a whole squadron of troopers to let me go free, but maybe I can use it to get them to take me to a separate cell. They'll probably only leave a single guard to watch over an old man like me. I could use the force to convince the guard to set me free. Then I could free the rest of you.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
And of course, the dice decided Jolie, so we allowed for it.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found an old man in the back. I think we should keep him separate from the others for questioning.
A strange request. And why do you think this old man should be segregated?
I'm not sure, Commander. After speaking with him, I just think we should question him away from the others. I agree, Commander. After speaking with the old man, I think we should question him away from the others.
Very well. The Admiral is probably too busy to bother with this old man anyway. Take him to solitary confinement for interrogation. Report back to me if you learn anything.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Dice roll.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
And another dice roll, another d6. And that just rolled off. It's a 5.
You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
And probably one of the last dice rolls right now. I think that's a 3, but we'll go again. It's a 1.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me
Oh, good. I guess we're just doing the interrogation tonight as well. Because I can't save in the middle of a discussion scene. Okay. Right, we're gonna keep rolling then. Go ahead, touch him. I don't really like him anyway.
You expect me to fall for such a transparent ploy? You travel halfway across the galaxy with someone and you expect me to believe you feel nothing for each other?
I don't really like him.
I'm tired of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
I like that one of the options is Alderaan. It's on Alderaan. Oh, that's a 2, so that's I don't know what you're talking about.
Very well. This is the price of your resistance.
Ah!
Enough. You see what happens when you try to define.
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
That's impossible. I never liked them anyway.
A brave front, but your feigned indifference does not fool me. Your masters are eradicated, along with any hope of someone rescuing you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
D6. It's a 4.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No!
Listen, can you not hear him suffering? You can spare him further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Why? Why are you telling him this?
You should be grateful, Bastila. He is sparing you agony beyond comprehension.
Words that betray the Jedi.
He said he is sparing you. They mixed up the gender.
How did you find out about the Starforge?
They didn't fix the gender for that line. I'm on to you, KOTOR.
No. How could you betray the Republic like this?
I find your willingness to cooperate pleasing, though it seems your answers are quite upsetting to Karth. Not to
Dice
worry.
rolls have become
We
proper
are almost
evil.
finished here. The information you have given me has been most useful, but I fear our session is over. Lord Malak will want to continue with this line of questioning himself. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't you ever get tired of being so peachy?
This is not a matter to joke about. If there is one thing we can learn from Saul, it's how the power of the dark side can corrupt even the bravest of heroes. I'm sorry, forgive me.
Snapping at you like that won't help our situation. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Tara's, now the Academy.
Is there no end to the killing?
1, 2, 3.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Interestingly, in KOTOR 2, you go to Dantooine again, and you see the destruction, or the remains, anyway.
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival, and to report the results of our interrogation.
I only wish you'd been able to resist the Admiral's questioning. I hope the information you revealed does not bring the entire galaxy under the dominion of the Sith.
I really hope we don't get a low 1 or 2 here. Yeah, we got a 6.
Your attitude disturbs me. Such selfishness is a sign of the dark side's taint, and it does little to fill me with confidence in you.
Forget about it, Bastila. It doesn't matter anyway. I've known the Admiral a long time. I could see that he already knew the answers to the questions he was asking. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Jolie busts us out of here before he arrives.
Guard, I need to speak with you.
What do you want, old man? You better not be trying to cause any trouble, or you'll be sorry.
The cell is too drafty. My old bones could catch a chill in here. We don't want that. You better let me out.
Yes, it's too drafty in there. Your old bones might catch a chill. We don't want that. Get out of there.
You shouldn't have let me out, Sonny. That was wrong. Admiral Kareth won't be too happy with you disobeying his orders.
Yes, what I did was wrong. Very wrong.
You deserve to be locked up in the cell for disobeying orders.
Yes, I deserve to be locked up for disobeying orders.
This is pretty good. Jolie's pretty good at the whole Force Persuade thing.
What just happened? What am I doing in here? Damn you, old man. I'll kill you if I ever get out of here.
Then I'll be sure to never let you out. Goodbye, Sonny.
And next time we will be exploring the Leviathan as Jolie to try to save our friends, and also getting some clothes and leveling up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow, probably with more KOTOR, because I doubt we'll be starting the schedule just yet. So yes, thank you again for watching. It's been a great 2 hours, and like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye! Hope you all like the image of this old man in his underwear, because it's the last thing you'll ever see. And that sounded far more intimidating than I meant.